We are live. There we go. Notifications are going out. You are all finding out that I am live now. Oh, these are crazy times we are living in. Crazy, crazy times. But I have updates all in one place for all the marketplaces that you need to know about and what's happening in your e-commerce world. So let's get to it because I have a lot to throw into this episode. All of those updates. And I want to show you what's shipping out tomorrow. And did you hear that? I just got a ka-ching. And I have a box of stuff next to me that I bought a couple months ago at a Goodwill trip, and I have no idea what is in the box. So I think somebody just paid due. Yay. All right, we'll check what that is. That's pretty exciting. I love when that happens. So yeah, we'll do a little mystery box unpacking so I can see what I will be listing this week, because I am at that point where it is dig into the piles that I've gone a little neglected. And I was doing really good not neglecting purchases until I started moving, and then things got all wonky. So I'm now getting caught up on those things that were kind of pushed to the wayside. So that's kind of fun. Okay, I have to see what the ka-ching was. I'm dying to know. I can't wait. I can't wait till after the show. I sold a big oversized grumpy mug that I think I showed those last week, or it was a week before. It was in the last couple of weeks as we just got them listed. So I just added to my shipping tally for tomorrow. So that's cool. Guys, that's the encouragement I want to give right now, is that things are selling. Don't just sit back and say, you know what? Nobody has any money right now. I'm going to tell you, people have money and they are shopping. So list. Okay. Let me go to the updates, and I've got my little cheat sheet screens over here because I want to make sure I would give you accurate information, because we know a lot of rumors like to start flying out there in this e-commerce world, and we don't need rumors right now. We need facts and data and encouragement. Okay. And that's what I want to give you. So I'm just going to start with eBay. eBay has had a couple of things going on. One of them is that their customer service phones are not operating right now. And I have heard a lot of people say, yeah, but they're not even in the United States. They're in this country. Hello, this is a pandemic. That means it is affecting every single country, including all of the ones where eBay's customer support people live. So they have suspended all phone customer support. Now you can, they say there's an online help portal. Here's my advice. If you have an issue that you need help with from somebody at eBay, go to the eBay for Business Facebook page. That's eBay for Business Facebook page, and either make a post. A lot of times I will make a post because other people who are having a similar issue can chime in and we can all deal with an issue, or you can message them privately. And when you message them, someone will get back to you, and they're going to ask for your full name, your user ID, and the zip code, I believe, or your email address and your zip code, I believe, are the things that they ask for, just to verify that it's you. I have not called customer support in 2 years. I do everything through the eBay for Business Facebook page. So I don't recommend you ever, virus or no virus, I don't recommend you call them ever because calling is such a pain most times. So use that, message them if you need to. Hey there. And we got Barbie Girl Thrifter in the house. Good to see you. So there's that. Protecting buyers. eBay is blocking or removing items on Marketplace that make false health claims related to COVID-19. And they're also blocking or removing listings that may violate US laws or regulations, AKA price gouging. And some of those are healthcare masks and surgical masks. I mean, masks, you can't find masks. Hand sanitizer and gel, disinfecting wipes. So if you have purchased those and think that you're going to list them on eBay and resell, do not do it. You will have them taken down. Don't do it. I tell you, if you have that stuff, I mean, this is a tough one. I mean, this is purely editorial. I would find a nursing home or a daycare or something that is still open and operational that needs those items desperately to keep everybody safe. And perhaps either think about donating or selling at your cost. Offer them at your cost and see. That's just me. Okay. So you're not going to find those things on eBay, or you shouldn't find those things. Now notice toilet paper is not listed here. You guys, there's no toilet paper shortage. This is like the craziest thing going on out there. The country is not short on toilet paper. It's like there's enough for everybody. Just calm down. I mean, I don't want to go to the store. Like I am holding out until the last possible moment. And that will be when I'm down to my last can of Dr. Pepper, because then we have a crisis. Okay. But they're like, oh, come on, just relax everybody on the toilet paper hoarding. That's all I'm going to say there. So eBay says that it's there to protect its small sellers. They're extending seller protections. Now that is as it relates to disruptions in delivery services, like delayed shipping and that sort of thing. I have point blank asked them the question on their page, and they will not answer me as to what are they doing about the fact that signature services are suspended, because I have some really expensive items listed, and when I ship those, I want to make sure that they're signed for on the other end and not just left on somebody's porch. So eBay is not giving me an answer on that, which is not making me happy. I'm going to push a little harder on that one because I think we need some extra protection in that regard. Because I would like to sell them. I need to pay my rent. So just taking them down isn't really a great answer if somebody wants to buy something of mine that is going to help me pay my rent, right? Get what I'm saying? So we'll see what they're going to do there. Now, what they ended up announcing yesterday, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have very, very mixed feelings on this. No, they're not so much mixed. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. But I get what's going on with eBay, and I get where they are financially. eBay's, not doing so great right now. And so instead of just kind of suspending some seller fees, they have deferred them. Now, make no mistake, defer means you still owe the fees, but you're going to be able to pay them later. We still don't know. This is a very vague response that they put out. Small and medium businesses are at the core of our community, and we know that many of you are facing uncertainty given how much is changing due to COVID-19. blah, blah, blah. When we asked many of our sellers what support is needed right now, help with cash flow and flexibility with payments was top of mind. Not on the groups that I've been watching. Like, no, it's been waive fees. Give us free listings. Take care of us. But they spun it into this. So if you are an eBay store subscriber and could use help with your payments, check back here or your email on Wednesday, March 25th for complete details on how to request support. So not only are they not just doing it, like you have to go in and request it. I'm telling you, I am truly disappointed that this is the response. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed. I would like, my opinion is charge the normal store fee. Go ahead. We all know it's coming. We need to pay that. But no extra listing fees on top of that. This to me would be like such a win-win. Like, because when you're in between levels, like if you've used up your 100 or you've used up your 250, I think it is, whatever it is, or if you've used up your 1,000, you start paying listing fees on top of that. So my advice to eBay was like, waive those extra listing fees right now, because here's the win-win. Everybody's going to be home and listing like crazy, I hope. And they're going to like pile up all of these new listings of inventory, which is going to do twofold. It's going to help them sell more and stay alive during this time. And two, when all of this is over, now eBay, you've got sellers who are going to upgrade their stores, and they're going to upgrade and have more sales. And like, this is just a upward motion, right? For everybody. It's a win-win, but no, defer. So I am disappointed in that. Okay. I don't want to spend any more time on that because my feelings are not ultra positive on how they've handled that. And we can see, maybe they will do something different too. We shall see what they're doing. Okay. What's our friends at Etsy doing? So Etsy is giving advice. I'm basically telling you to set realistic expectations. Make sure you have the time and resources to manage your shop before you make commitments to buyers. Okay. Communicate with buyers about potential shipping delays. So far, we're not seeing any problems with the shipping flow, and let's hope that doesn't change. It could change. Right now, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Consider pausing your shop temporarily. I'm not. I am going to keep my shop open and keep listing. Let's support one another. Of course. So they're actively monitoring taking down listings related to COVID-19 that are against Etsy's policy, including falsely claimed blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Etsy's not really doing anything with fees or anything, okay? So that's our friends at Etsy. Mercari, kind of like the same corporate speak going on. We're working on removing listings, making claims, blah, blah, blah. Prohibited items are masks, hand sanitizers, and sanitizing wipes. Communication, chat has been reduced. And again, I'm sure that their chat agents are all over the world, but we have global quarantines going on, not just US. So they have lowered those. Phone support is only available related to unauthorized debit, credit card, or PayPal transactions. Okay, we'll go with that. Government ID verification is temporarily unavailable. So I'm not sure what that has to do with, but it has to do with instant pay. Okay, it's applying for instant pay on Mercari. Shipping, receiving, allow extra time for shipping and receiving orders. Do they know something we don't? Because I don't know about you guys, but there hasn't been a delay in shipping so far. So not much coming out of Poshmark. You can pretty much assume they're on the same wave. It's kind of corporate speak. Yeah. Community. Yeah. That's pretty much what I remember, like them sending out. No fee breaks, nothing like that. Amazon's doing some big things here. Right now, if you are an FBA seller, which is fulfillment by Amazon, which is where you send your product into the warehouse, the only things they are accepting right now are essentials. So that would be your hand sanitizers, your disinfecting wipes, your toilet paper, grocery, essentials. That's a big deal for a lot of Amazon sellers. I mean, that's a huge deal because most of the Amazon sellers that I know are selling non-essentials, electronics and books and gadgets and gizmos, and they're not even able to send those into the warehouse right now. But you can still sell them merchant fulfilled, meaning you can list them and sell them on Amazon. You just have to fulfill them yourself. The other thing is, and this is where this balances out for you Amazon sellers, is I don't know if you've gone to buy anything on Amazon this week, but they are telling you big delays, no 1 or 2 day delivery. Your non-essentials are going to get to you in about 5 to 8 days. So you might be able to actually get them quicker by going to a merchant fulfillment seller, a third-party seller on the site. So that's some big adjustments there. It could also push people to go and look on other places such as eBay and Etsy and Mercari and Poshmark. Now, I will tell you, people who go do a Google search, eBay items are kind of hit and miss as to whether they show up, but Poshmark and Mercari show up really well. So if it's something that you can list on one of those sites, I say do it, because all the people that are going to be going to Google when they can't find it on Amazon can then find your product. Okay. So that's that. How about we take a look at what's going out the door this week, because I've had a super good week. I've already shipped a whole bunch of stuff this week. And if you are just hitting this for the first time, make sure you subscribe, because I have started to do a shipping cam. So actually tomorrow I'm going to record shipping all the stuff that's going out, so you can see how I package it, how I deal with it, how all that works. Because I know shipping can be a little bit intimidating, and I want to take all the mystery out of it and just show you how I do it. I do a variety. I'm shipping everything from clothing to figurines to a piece of art tomorrow. So you're going to get to see the whole gamut. So that'll be up later tomorrow. But if you subscribe, you will get the notification when I actually put that video up. Okay. So what did I sell? Now, I told you people are still spending money. And this was something that I purchased at Goodwill for $4. $4. This was on my California trip. Take a guess how much it sold for. Now, let me tell you something about it so you can take an educated guess. This is a piece that was curated by Kate Spade, New York, meaning that this was selected to go into one of her stores in New York. It is an original painting by what was this lady's name? Cinta Brown. And I looked her up. She's got some other artwork out there. So paid $4 for it. $100. Ding, 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 ding. People are spending money. $100 is what it went out the door, or is going out the door for. So I'm really excited about that. It's a nice piece. Somebody's going to be very happy with that. These little guys, I don't do a lot of vintage toys, but I knew enough to know that I needed to list these, and I have 3 of them, but I only have 2 hands. So these are Star Wars, what are they called? Starfleet something or others. I don't even remember what I paid for these. I've had them forever because I hate listing toys. And I sold them for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Those are going out tomorrow. Oh, I didn't bring it up here. Okay, I'll show you a picture of that one last. Clothing is selling. Now, I'm not taking top dollar, and this is a lesson I want to tell you right now. A lot of my stuff is selling because I'm sending out offers to watchers. So if you go into your active listings and you look at the top, there will be what's the language? What's the language? Let me just tell you what it says. Hold that thought. Here, I can show you if I can remember how to share my screen. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to. Okay. Here we go. There we go. So you see right here where it says send offers eligible 3. Each day you can pull this up and eBay's going to show you who's watching your stuff and what's eligible for you to send offers to. So I can send offers to all 3 of these. So I'm going to send an offer to this one. Now I have not had this listed very long, so I'm not going to go super low, but I'm going to shave 10 bucks off and I'm going to send that offer. Wouldn't it be cool if one of these sold like while I'm sitting here talking to you guys? I'm going to shave 20 bucks off. I've had this listed a long time. Okay. And this I really, really want to sell. So I'm going to let's get it gone. Let's get it gone. Boom. That's it. That's what you do. Let me find you again. Stop. Okay. I'm back. But that's how easy and how quick it is to send those offers. Now, what I want to encourage you, go as low as you possibly can, because you're going to get one chance, as I call it, to hook the fish. Like they're watching the bait. That's what the watcher is. They're circling it. They're circling it. They're interested. So you want to make that bait really enticing. So you're wiggling that hook so that they want to like jump on and take a bite. Okay. I hate to think of people as fish, but it's really the analogy of, yeah, you got to entice them enough that they jump onto the bait, and then, you reel them in with a really good price. So the things I take into consideration are 1, how long have I had it listed? 2, how much did I pay for it? And 3, how rare is it? Like if I am the only one selling it, I'm going to go a lot lower. I'm going to take a lot less off than if it's something that I'm competing with several other sellers on. And then as far as like profit, you got to know what you got into it. And always remember this mantra: you can't go broke making a profit. You can't go broke making a profit. So if you can make a profit, and when I say profit, that is after fees, okay? And after you've put some time into it. So you got to count that. Don't just say, hey, I paid $1 for it, so if I get $2, I'm okay. No, you're not making a profit that way. If you paid $1 for it and somebody offers 10, you've got profit in there. So keep that in mind. For instance, this shirt that wants to crumple up on me on this side. This mirror image thing is weird. Okay, so this shirt with the rhinestone flaggy, it's really pretty. If it had been a little bigger, I probably would have kept it. I paid, I have notes. I paid $1.50 for this. Paid $1.50 back on my California trip. And this was, I had it listed for $14.99. I gave them I think I came down to like $11.99 on my offer to watcher. They came back at $10. I'm not going to lose it over $2. Sold. All right. And they pay shipping. So turned $1.50 into $10. Okay. The other thing was ARG. I also just listed all of these figurines. I got a whole bunch of these at an auction. So while they are cheap, relatively speaking, I have multiples. So one listing equates to $40 or $50 or $60 worth of gross profit before all the expenses. So I sold him for $11.99. I've got $1.53 into him because of buying these in bulk. So yeah, I took $12 for Mr. Pirate Man plus shipping. So, I mean, would I prefer to sell $20 and up items? Yes. My goal is a $20 profit, meaning I'm hoping it's selling for $25 and up. But at this place in time, and this is where I want to get you to kind of change your way of thinking in these really weird times we're in, is get the sales rolling. Sales beget sales. So if you can make a profit on it, take it, do it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Don't hold on, because you may not get another chance on that item for a while. All right. So keep your sales flowing. That's what I want you to do. The other item that I sold, and I can share my screen here again and show you, was this little guy. This is a 10-piece nativity set. It is Tonala, Mexico pottery. They're all marked on the bottom. And I just listed this like 2 days ago, I think 2 days ago. You can see I listed it for $39.99. I sold it for $29.99. And that was another offer to watcher. So I was quite pleased with that. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. Look at that. You know, I think maybe it's because I'm drinking smart water. Is that it? Yep, I feel smarter. All right. I'm almost in trouble though. I'm almost out of my smart water and I have to start drinking dumb water. And then I don't know what's going to happen. Just saying. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, how about we dig into some goodies? So I've got the mystery box next to me with literally like the Goodwill bags have not been emptied out. So let's see. This is going to be like Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. So this feels very mid-century to me. Now, glass is tricky. The way you learn about glass is get your hands on it. Make some mistakes. Good quality glass is not always heavy glass, but a lot of the mid-century glass is going to be very thick, heavy. Murano is very thick and heavy. This is not Murano. This is, let me see if there's a mark. Sometimes you will see an etched mark on the bottom, and I am not seeing one on this, but it has a very smooth pontil. Pontil is what they call the place where when they are blowing the glass, it breaks off from the cane. And in this case, it's very polished, very smooth. Just an overall quality piece of glass. How will I list this? That's a good question. This is a good one for me to show you a little research. You guys want me to show you? I'm going to look this one up. Let me know in the comments. I paid $4.99. I probably got a discount. This is probably one that I had a senior friend with me. So I either got a 20 or a 40% discount on it, either way. But let me, let's share screen again. Come on, Danny. Oh, there we go. Ha, I'm getting it. Okay, so what do we know? What do we know? We know it is blue glass vase. Okay, that's really all I know at this point. So start there. All right. I know we're going to get a whole, 19,000 results. First thing I'm going to do is go over to solds, which you scroll over here. All right. Hey, we got it down to 6,000. I always like to sort by highest first. And again, if you're new to glass, there's nothing wrong with just kind of perusing these really high listings and going, oh, okay, I kind of see what I'm looking for. And you're looking for, oh, that's really pretty. But you can see the money that glass still brings. I mean, this sold March 21st. Somebody still spent over $1,000 for a piece of glass on March 21st. March 22nd, somebody paid $1,700 for this beautiful, ooh, Steuben. But you know, if you want to get into glass, this is just look. I mean, you can see. All right, we can go down a serious rabbit hole here if we stay there. So I'm going to put in here, because I believe it is mid-century. So I'm going to see what happens. Oops, did I spell it? Yeah, I did. Okay. So now I've got 300 results. I can kind of look down, and I'm going to see if I see anything that is color is a clue when it comes to this glass. And I may not find it, and that's okay too. And I'll tell you what I'll do there in just a sec. So not finding, and I don't want to spend too terrible much time on this. I would love to find it, but now I'm getting down into the $50 range. I'm getting down into a range where I'm kind of going to stop looking and do my own thing. Like, this is very close to the color. Very close to the color. So is this dusky blue. I'm really leaning toward this being a Scandinavian piece. And that just comes from my years of experience. It's one of the reasons I picked it up off the shelf is it had, number one, it had a very mid-century feel, and it had a Scandinavian feel to it. When I say feel, that's a gut feel. Like, that's not necessarily like touching it and going, it feels a certain way. So yeah, so we're not seeing quite this one. So like, ooh, that color right there is very, very close. Very close. But I kind of saw a price range-ish of what I want to see. So let me come back to you. So what I'll do, because I've got so little into this, even if I had $5 into it, I can list this on auction for, say, I'll probably start out at $29.99 or like $30. See if I get a bite. That's going to be a quick flip, a quick sale. If it doesn't sell, if I don't get a lot of action on auction, and I'll list it as, because I can't find a maker, I will list it as mid-century blue glass vase. That's it. That's how I'm going to put it in there, with really good pictures. I will describe it well with the polished pontil and the thick glass and all of that, the rounded lip, using all those kinds of descriptive terms. And then we'll see where it goes. And if it doesn't sell in auction, if nobody bites on it, I may run it a couple times, because with auction, you don't pay the extra listing fee. Well, Most don't because you don't use them all up. So if it doesn't sell on auction in a couple of weeks, I will go ahead and put it on fixed price with best offer. And I will probably raise it up to like $79.99 and see what happens. The worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to sit for a while. Oh, this. Oh, I remember this shopping trip now. I've got a video of this shopping trip. You guys saw me find this. Yeah, check this out. Okay. Oh yeah, I've actually been wondering where this went. Look at the lid on this. How adorbs is that? I don't want to break him. I love this teapot. This is what is it? It's a Rinley? Oh my goodness. It says character collectibles. So this is another good one for me to show you. Like, how in the world do I look this up when I can't read that signature? Oh no, what am I going to do? Okay, so what I can read is character collectibles, and it's a teapot. So once again, oh yeah, I got to share my screen, don't I? So once again, we just go up here. We know it says character. Oops. Character collections. Was it collections or collections? Oh, character collectibles. Even different. Character collectibles. Oh, look it. I've already got my answer of what that. I love when this works. Okay. So see here. There it is. Swack Linda Corneal. There it is. Boom. I've got 22 results. You can see right here. Stuff sells in about the $29.99, $30 range. Don't see this particular teapot. So maybe it's worth a little more. So what we're going to do, go down here. Okay. Now go back up and go look at. Now we can go look at the active listings. Kind of seeing what the price ranges are. Based on this, I don't even see this teapot. I might just list this one for $49.99 with best offer, and let's see what happens. Because there isn't another one. I got the only one. I love having the only one of something. That is a beautiful thing. And you can see nobody else has this teapot. And at this point, if I find it in these lower dollar listings, it's not going to last long. Yeah, no, nobody has it. I have a rarity. I love having a rarity. That's exciting. Okay, $50. And I paid, it had $7.99 on it. So again, I either got a 20 or 40% discount based on whatever day. If I went on a Wednesday, it was 40%. If I went on any other day, it was 20% off. So that is sweet. All right. I just cleaned up around my desk, and guess what? Now, I think I'm missing. Oh no, they're here. Oh yes, I think there's 3 of these. Let me see. 1, 2. Is there another one? Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, maybe there was only 2. I'll take 2. Okay, these are, anybody know? These are Butterfly Meadow by Lennox. You can see the original price on the small canister. I don't know if you, come on, focus. There we go. $58 was the small canister. The price tag on it was $8.99. And then the large canister was $12.99. And it does not have It doesn't have the original price on it, but you know it was more. So let's go look up what Butterfly Meadows is going for. All right. Okay. Lennox. And again, this is all stuff that's like on here. This makes it super easy. You can see Butterfly Meadow. And I'm not going to narrow it down to canister just yet. I want to see in general how popular this pattern is. There's 3,000 listings of this pattern. Let's go down here to solds. Oh, and that's a really good sell-through. So there's almost 1,200 items have sold in the last 90 days. That's very encouraging. And they sell for some pretty good money, it looks like. So there is a 3 canister set. Now, sadly, I only have 2. Because I only have 2, I will list them separately because my customer is going to be someone who is looking for a replacement for one that they have broken. That's who my ideal customer is. So I'm going to be writing it up for that customer. Again, canister. So I'm going to go back up here and put canister. Okay, 22 results. That's better. So it does come in a set of 3. Here's a single. So $50 on this one. I can't tell what size. That looks like the middle size that I don't have. Someone sold for $50. 36 on, that's the one with the yellow. Yeah, it's probably because shipping's so high. So 52 with $12 shipping. Okay, that's the little blue one. Awesome. So it looks like they're about $40 to $50 each. I love it. I love it. I will take that kind of profit margin all day long. So, and I'm going to resist the temptation to keep them because I really like them. That's the job hazard, isn't it? Like, I want to keep things that I really should not be keeping, but gosh, I like these. What would you do? Would you keep them or would you sell them? Tell me. Ouch. Oh. That was my knee. Okay, I'm just going to keep smiling or I'm going to cry because that really hurt. Oh my gosh. That's going to leave a mark. I'm telling you right now, that is going to leave a mark. Ow. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, good. Some more glass I can talk about. This has been a glass day there. Let me just pull these out here and see what we got. What time we have left. I am an emotional shopper. Sometimes I get back home and I look at things and go, oh, I must have been a melancholy mood to buy that. Okay, set those aside. All right, we've got 2 pieces of glass here that I want to share with you. Now, okay, get my hands to work together here. Okay, here we go. So there is glass made that is called Bohemian glass, and it is also called cut to clear. This is not cut to clear technically. This is actually what is known as flashed, meaning the glass on this one is not purple. It is like a painted on coating. The color of the glass on this one is not blue. Again, it is it's a coating that's put on it. And sometimes it's really hard to tell whether it is actually cut to clear or not. One of the ways you can tell is like the clarity of the glass. So if it is actual cut to clear, meaning the glass is the color, it's still, even the colored portion is going to be vibrant crystal. It's not going to have the cloudy look that the flashed on cut to clear. You can still use that term for your buyers to find it, but technically it is not cut to clear. This was $3.99, and this one will sell in the $20 range. I talked last week about how I'm making some flower arrangements with vintage items. This, because originally it had a stopper, this may be one of my flower arrangement pieces. Actually, I think it probably will be. So that's what's going to happen there. And then this one, since it's purple, everybody loves purple, was priced at $2.99. So I don't have much into it. This one again will bring 25 to 30 pretty easily. Purple is, everybody loves purple, right? Now, when I went back and I watched the video, I was very, very mad at myself because while I did pick up this little set, creamer and sugar, I left another set right next to it that was the same maker, which is Bombay. Am I holding that one? No, I'm holding that one upside down. There we go. Bombay. Looks cheap, right? Looks cheap, made in China, just nothing, right? Let's look it up. Anne-Marie says she would sell, but she sells everything. I know I have a hard time. I just have a hard time selling everything. I refuse to become a hoarder. No, I'm not a hoarder. You should see my pile of donate out there. Okay. I'm glad my daughter is not live and calling me a liar. No, I'm not a hoarder. I just like stuff. Okay. I keep a lot of stuff. Okay. So this is Bombay cream and sugar. Now you could say creamer. Cream should work. It should pick up creamers as well. And you can see Bombay sells very nicely. This one's different. And now I'm starting to think maybe the sugar had a lid that I'm missing. Wait. Did I throw a lid somewhere? Oh, now I'm thinking this little sugar had a lid. Now I'm going to be really bummed out. But that's okay, because even just the little creamer by itself is worth 15 bucks. So this is still, I paid $2 a piece. So got less than $4 in these, and I'll still get 20 bucks. This is an easy 20 bucks. There we go. Okay, what time? Oh, good. I have time to talk to you about something that I discovered when I was researching a piece this week. Very exciting. So you probably see back here my little kitty. Now I bought these. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come see me. I bought these at an antique mall that was having a sidewalk sale. Actually got this one from a friend of mine. Now, there's an artist in the mid-century, Margaret Keene, and her husband, whose name just escaped me. Anyway, it was the Keenes. They are very well known for the big eye, but they do people, okay? So this is in the style of Keene. What I also found was there was a company called Gigi. Is it Gigi or Gig? Can't remember now. It was G-I-G. I think it's Gigi, that made a whole line of prints of these big-eyed cats. Okay. But what I discovered, number one, this is not a Gigi. This is an original painting. There we go. Now, I cannot quite make out who that artist is, but I know that I have not found anything close to it, because I think it's like Bonito or Bonilo. Anyway, 1968. So this is the real deal. You can tell it's old by the discoloration of the canvas, the way that it is tacked on to the stretcher. These are all indications this is the real deal. I have not been able to put a value on this yet. I'm doing a little bit more research. This is one I may do an auction starting it at like $49.99. It'll either sell at $50, in which case I've made a really nice profit, or it'll go higher because it's worth more. I'm not looking anything up right now to share my screen. I sometimes look over there like I'm trying to like reclaim my brain, but I actually was still, the cream and sugar is still sitting over there. So I wasn't looking anything up. Okay, little kitty. So that's going to be an interesting. And I'm sitting there talking to the wall. You probably couldn't really even hear me say that that's going to be an interesting one. And I was also looking up this piece, which I bought there, and I believe I paid about $10 for. Turns out that this is what's known as brutalist art. And let me just, I think I can still pull up the, let me see if I can find this. Brutalist cats. Brutalist is an art style. Now I will share my screen. So you can see it's kind of this modernist, brutalist is kind of what I call, oh, here he is. Okay. So I found it. Somebody sold this piece for more than $42. But it's mid-century. It is in the style of Jerry. I don't know how you say that. He's a very famous metal sculpture or person. So I was quite excited to get home and look that up and see that, you know, my instinct on buying these kitty cats for, I believe I paid $10 for them. I didn't pay more than $10 for anything that day, was spot on. And I should get a minimum of $40 on the kitty cats. But I wanted, you guys probably run into these all the time. This was a very popular form of art, and it looks cheap. I mean, it's just, you know, kind of metal stuck on a rock. So don't pass these up, and remember that it is modern brutalist. Mid-century. It's mid-century modern brutalist sculpture. And it is very collectible. So yeah, exciting stuff. Anybody else sad that you can't go out sourcing right now? I'm being good. I'm getting stuff listed. We got 107 listings up last week. And that is one of the keys. I'm going to tell you, I had notes and I've lost my notes. So that's it. I'm not going to go by my notes. So I'm just going to talk. Okay. I just want to make sure that I covered everything I wanted to cover with you guys, because we are in really weird times. We have never in our lifetimes experienced what we are experiencing right now. We live in a world of abundance. We live in a world where we can go get, you know, food at the drop of a hat. We can order up, you know, the pizza to be delivered to the door without question. And now we're in a time where we have to think twice. I can tell you, we're really looking at our budget and realizing we spend money on some really foolish things. I hate to admit that, but I don't think I'm alone. We buy a lot of fast food. We buy a lot of processed foods. And when this all hit, I had gone to the grocery store the day before just on my regular grocery shopping. I didn't stock up. I don't have like a whole bunch of extra. I literally bought a week's worth of groceries. So we are right now going through those groceries, and where before the meat that I would have purchased would have stretched out a while because I would have gotten some fast food meals and stuff, we're actually cooking. which has been really cool because I think after 30 days of doing this, we're really going to get forged as a family because we're cooking together. We are sitting down and eating together. And it's really making us look at things differently. And, I know that the restaurants are delivering and the fast food is open, but my brain is going, do I really want somebody else touching the food that I'm going to put in my mouth right now? No, not so much. I have no control over whether somebody is being as careful as they should. I have no way to know if the person preparing my food actually has a fever. So we are just going to err on the side of caution on that, which is actually really good for us as a family because we're going to spend a lot less money on food. We are going to eat healthier and we are going to be more united as a family. So I want to really encourage everyone to use this time to look at how you can do some things differently that can save you money, that can stretch, your meals. Like we're planning like we have some whole chickens that I bought when they were on sale. Like, okay, each chicken is 2 dinners. And like, so what are we going to do with 2 different recipes? How do we plan that out? So we're doing meal planning. We are doing more family game nights. It's hard for me to step away from the computer. I will admit it. I can work on this thing or get caught up on Facebook or do some other thing that is non-family productive with the best of them. Okay. But we are really striving to spend more time together. And I just want to encourage everyone that feels stuck is to flip that thought in your brain. Don't look at it as I'm stuck in the house with my family. Look at it as I am blessed to be able to spend this time in the house with my family. And it really is a mindset. Everybody is, of course, feeling the pressure of economics. I think as e-commerce sellers, we have an advantage. We're already working from home. We already have that. A lot of my viewers work outside the home, and this is like a side hustle, and this is a side thing. And now it's like, but look, you have that to draw into, and now you can do more of that. You can still keep working and keep selling and keep money flowing in, which is going to be really important. I do think that things are going to cut back. I think things are going to change. I think that there are a lot of people who have money who are going to go out and shop because they're feeling bad and because they want things that comfort them. So people are still going to be cruising eBay. Now, I used to plan my auctions to end on Sunday nights. Not now. Every night's a Sunday night, right? Everybody that's working from home is home all during the week now. So they don't have their sports to go to. They don't have the kids' events to go to. They don't have their groups to go to. So could be bored. They could be shopping on eBay. So be sure you're listing and taking advantage of all that. And you are interacting by doing those offers to watchers, because that is definitely going to make you some money. And just do your best to stay positive. And I know sometimes that's hard to hear because I have a history of depression. I have a big history of depression. So I'm not saying that lightly. I'm not saying that as like, oh yeah, it's so easy. Because I've had people say it's easy, and sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it is not easy, but it's necessary. And it truly is a training of your brain. Like, start getting in the motion of going to a positive thought over a negative thought. If you feel yourself thinking something negative, see how you can flip it. And I would encourage you, write it down, write the positive down so you can refer to your positives and flip those thoughts. Because for me, I have a huge faith in God. And I truly believe that out of all of this is going to come some amazing, beautiful things. And that is where I'm choosing to flip my brain to, as opposed to going into the doom and gloom thoughts, because the doom and gloom is all out there. Just spend a little bit of time on Facebook and you can find it. You can find that the world is ending and all of the theories about how that's going to happen. And I just want to reassure you that whether or not that is the case, it is not going to serve your brain to go to those thoughts. But if you do believe in God, now is the time to get even stronger in that. If you don't believe in God, but you're a little curious, all of those church services are all online now. Take your pick. You can go find some online messages and just delve into your curiosity a little bit about like, what is it, as Christian people are all kind of focusing on at this time. Because I got to tell you, it's pretty interesting how this is it's all in a book that was written 2,000 years ago. I'm just saying. So with that, and if anybody ever wants to talk about that offline, I am so happy to do that. Just find me over I am really easy to find on Facebook. I think there's a few Danny Ackermans, but mine always comes up first, as far as I know. And this is what I look like. So yeah, I'm pretty easy to find on Facebook. Message me. Happy to answer questions. Happy to help you stay positive if you just need a little nudge. And even I need that nudge sometimes. So make sure you're hanging with positive people who are like trying to do the same thing you are. And that's keep going during this time. No matter if it takes a month or if it takes 6 months, whatever that looks like, we all got to do this, right? We all got to get through this. So I just wanted to give you that encouragement, and thank God for technology, right? Because we can stay connected during all of this, and we will stay connected. I'm even thinking maybe of doing a second live show during the week. Stay tuned for what day that's going to be. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, maybe Friday nights while we're all stuck at home. Maybe. We'll see. But with that, just want to say, go be profitable and make it fun. And subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I could sure use a thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.